Mr. Speaker, the purpose of this House Energy Commerce Special Order is to talk about America's energy dominance, especially with natural gas. This conversation is very important today because the World Gas Conference happens in this town, Washington, D.C., next week. What a difference a decade makes. When I joined Texas Senator Phil Graham's office in 1998, one ugly word described American oil and natural gas. That word was peak. Experts here and around the world said America had peaked in our production of oil and natural gas. Every year, we'd buy more oil and gas from foreign sources. And we had to buy oil from some companies that didn't like us very much and turned us by taking oil away. No one cared about a group called OPEC until they stopped the flow of oil they had and that we needed. OPEC was led by Arab nations who were upset that we resupplied our best ally ever, Israel, when they were invaded by their neighbors. It happened in 1973. It happened again in 1979. Gas prices doubled overnight. In 1979, I had just gotten my driver's license. My job was to take our family cars and fill them with gas that got down to a quarter of a gallon in the tank. I got in line for 45 minutes or maybe as long as an hour. We could only purchase 20 gallons of gasoline. We could only buy that gasoline on days per your license plate. If the last number was odd, buy gas an odd day, even day. Heck, a guy in a lawnmower was behind me getting gas one day. That's how bad it was just one decade ago. But thanks to the American private sector and our ingenuity, hydraulic fracturing, and directional drilling, America has a whole new world order for energy. We have global energy dominance. And that's why we're here to talk today about that special happening right now in America. Right now, our country, America, is the #1 producer of oil and gas in the entire world. Our natural gas increasingly powers our homes and our businesses, making our air cleaner and our economy stronger, especially on the Gulf Coast where I'm from. OPEC knows their days of controlling the market and punishing people for bad actions they perceive are over. They have right now, as we speak, flooded the market with oil to try to keep prices low and stop America's newfound energy dominance. They've tried and they have failed. We had more oil and gas than they had. We have that gas, and now we're letting the free market take over. And we have a lot more, and we can tap that at a moment's notice. And this doesn't just mean affordable power and the gasoline at home. It also means American jobs. One study last year said over 800,000 jobs in the gas and oil industry came to our country from this renaissance. This renaissance, this dominance, has allowed us to export natural gas and oil for the first time since 1975, over 40 years not on the market. We're going from basically zero exports of natural gas to 10 billion cubic feet per day in exports. It wasn't long ago we were building terminals to import natural gas, and now we're reversing them to export natural gas. That is what American energy dominance looks like. And as we say in Texas, there's a new sheriff in the global natural gas market, and that sheriff, his name is Uncle Sam. And these huge exports of natural gas are helping America export liquid freedom to friends we want to help and hurt those who use energy as a weapon to control other countries. For too long, a former KGB spy and Russia's de facto dictator, Vladimir Putin, has controlled nations that escaped the Iron Curtain when the Berlin Wall fell in 1991. Nations like Lithuania, Estonia, Poland, and Ukraine were still beholden to what Ted Poe calls the Napoleon of Siberia, Mr. Putin. If they did not do what Mr. Putin wanted, they lost all power. Summers were scorching. Winters were bitter cold. Comply or punish. You are not free. America right now is taking these weapons away from Mr. Putin. Cheap natural gas takes away the hooks of tyranny. This is important, even for countries that don't buy our gas, because our gas is making the market a true market with competition and lower prices. That market puts a lid on bad actors and what they can charge. But sadly, this explosion, this dominance, caught the previous administration by surprise. And we were way behind the curve in getting our natural gas on the global market. Good news. The Energy Commerce Committee stepped up in this Congress to make sure we get these exports going, these projects approved quickly. We made sure they're safe, great for our environment, with minimal impacts, and we take all the local concerns into account, but red tape and these silly delays hurt us. We have stopped that and got a free market going in so many important ways. In this Congress, the 115th, we're using this new opportunity to expand our nation's energy dominance with natural gas. This means for the whole world, cheaper, cleaner power. The jobs that come with that, and it brings American jobs back home from overseas. Right now, America is exporting freedom to friends and allies and taking away a monopoly from bad actors. Get ready, world. Uncle Sam is coming to your neighborhood, your home.